Tick. That was a second. A currency of your life spent. What did you buy with it? A scroll? A distraction? A moment of comfortable numbness? Talk. Another one? Gone. The ghost of the man you promised you'd become watches you, and the disappointment in his eyes is a physical weight. He is fading, and with every passive moment, you are the one killing him. Winter isn't coming, it is here. The world is cold, and it doesn't care. It will freeze you in place if you let it. Let the snow fall. Let everyone else seek shelter, huddle for warmth, and promise themselves they'll start when the thaw comes. But you, where are you going? Deeper into the cave? Or are you ready to walk straight into the blizzard and let it forge you into something new? Are you finally ready to admit that your excuses are a cage you built yourself? That the person you are is a direct result of the compromises you have made? I'm done. I am so utterly tired of the taste of my own bullshit. I'm exhausted from feeling average, from feeling undisciplined, from knowing with every fiber of my being that I should be on the warpath, conquering my life, yet finding the siren song of the scroll so much easier. Let me be transparent. My New Year's resolution has been the same pathetic, unfulfilled promise for 3 years running. I was the philosopher of potential. I could articulate the grand vision of my future with poetic clarity. I could explain to anyone who would listen the epic saga of my coming success. But the book was empty. I was a living, breathing teaser for a film that would never see the light of day. Do you know that label? The all-talk guy? Does it make you as furious as it makes me? I look at the gap between where I am and where I know I could be, a gap filled with nothing but my own procrastination and a landfill of broken promises. And a white-hot rage ignites in my chest. Why? Why would you choose to operate at a fraction of your capacity? Why would you willingly put a governor on your own engine? Why wouldn't you want to go as hard as you humanly can with every single breath you are given? I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. I am a ghost in my own life, operating at 20%, haunting the halls of my own potential, a constant nagging reminder of my own failure to launch. But there is one thought that terrifies me more than any other. It's not the fear of failure. It's not the fear of looking foolish. It's the fear of the finality of a wasted life. What if I wake up one day and the door has permanently closed? What if I'm 70 years old, my body and spirit broken by time, and I have to face the undeniable, unchangeable truth that I wasted the one shot I had, that my dream didn't die in a blaze of glory, but suffocated slowly in the warm, comfortable bed of tomorrow? This fear is a cancer, but it can also be the antidote, because it forces a more powerful question. A question that is a spark in the darkness. But what if for the first time in my entire life, I didn't just want it? What if I was consumed by it? What if I was relentlessly, unforgivingly, obsessively committed to the mission, no matter the cost? Someone once looked me dead in the eye and told me a story. He said that over 70 years, through a particular kind of hell, only 35 people had ever made it through. The rest broke. The rest quit. The rest were filtered out. You know what I said to myself in that moment? What if I can be number 36, not the first, not the 10th, the 36th? The one who came after and proved it was still possible. This isn't about motivation. Motivation is a gust of wind. It comes and goes. This is about a fundamental law of existence. Every single time you force yourself to do the thing you do not want to do, you grow. There are no exceptions. The resistance you feel is the exact measurement of the growth you are about to experience. So if you are ready to stop being a tourist in your own transformation, if you're ready to become a permanent resident in the place where growth happens, then welcome. Welcome to the pain zone. This isn't a place you visit. This is where we live now. I am not proposing a challenge. I am issuing a declaration of war. a 90-day no-holds-barred total war against the weakest version of yourself. This is the Level 90 challenge. For the next 90 days, we are not trying, we are not seeing how it goes. We are surgically dismantling the old you and building a new one in its place. We are forging a discipline so profound, so deeply ingrained, that it will become the bedrock of your success in every single arena of your life. Your career, your relationships, your health, your spirit. This is deeply personal. If the 16-year-old version of me, with all his fire and hope and untarnished dreams, could see the man I've become, he would be crushed with the disappointment. I am going to become a man that kid would look at with awe. And right now, I am so far from that man, it's embarrassing. This winter arc is not a self-improvement plan, it is a war. And every war needs a battle plan. The Level 90 protocol, your non-negotiable battle plan. 1. The 1-hour physical war, 1 full hour of intense physical exertion. Every single day, 5 days of strength training, 2 days of intense cardio. This is non-negotiable. The physical benefits, the muscle, the stamina, are merely a side effect. The real prize is the mental fortress you are building brick by brick. The feeling of walking out of a workout you were 100% certain you couldn't finish is a high that no drug can replicate. It is the feeling of self-mastery. This is not an exercise routine. It is the foundation upon which everything else is built. 2. Rise before 6:30 a.m. You will be awake and active before 6:30 a.m. This is not about sleep deprivation. It is about sovereignty. While 99% of the world is drowning in the frantic chaos of a rushed morning, you will be in a state of calm, focused control. You will have already won the first battle of the day before most people have even opened their eyes. The old adage, early to bed, early to rise, is a cliche for one reason alone. It is an immutable law of success. 3. The cold plunge. Within minutes of waking, you will immerse your body in cold water. An ice bath is ideal. A cold shower is the minimum viable dose. This is not optional. This is a strategic shock to your entire system. It triggers a 250% increase in baseline dopamine, a clean, sustained, earned euphoria that stands in stark contrast to the cheap, sharp crash of digital dopamine. It is a daily baptism, a violent, screaming announcement to your mind and body, I am awake, I am in control. 4. Eat the frog. You will identify the single most important, most difficult task on your list, the one you are most likely to procrastinate on, and you will complete it first. No emails, no busy work, no easy wins. You attack the dragon first thing. The old me was a grandmaster of avoidance. I could spend hours researching or organizing while the one thing that mattered gathered dust. No more. We attack our lives with purpose and vicious intent. Normality is the anthem of the weak. We are not normal. 5. The 2-hour deep work block. You will schedule and protect a 2-hour block of completely undistracted, high-intensity focus on your most important goal. Phone on airplane mode, internet blockers on, door closed. This is non-negotiable. My greatest enemy has always been inconsistency. 1 week of hyper-productivity followed by a month of lethargy. This stops now. We are building the unbreakable habit of deep work. This is where legacy is built. 6. Annihilate cheap dopamine. This is the master key that unlocks the entire protocol. You are going to rewire your brain's reward system. This means no doom scrolling on social media, no binge watching television, no consumption of processed junk food, no video game marathons. You will teach your brain to derive its pleasure from the grind itself, from the burn in your muscles, the focus in your mind, the satisfaction of a hard task completed. This is a total reset for your brain. This is how you make hard tasks feel enjoyable. The mindset, the inner war. This entire physical protocol is a hollow shell if your mind remains weak. The real war is fought between your ears. You will adopt the 40% rule. Coined by David Goggins, this rule states that when your mind is screaming at you to quit, when every fiber of your being is convinced you have nothing left to give, you are likely only at 40% of your actual capacity. Your mind is a liar that seeks to conserve energy. Push past that 40% barrier. Break through that wall. On the other side is a reservoir of untapped energy and resilience. You've felt it on a run, in a final rep. That second win. That is you overcoming the 40%. Remember that feeling. It is your birthright. Get angry. I am using the white-hot rage I feel towards my former self, the coward, the procrastinator, the excuse maker, as pure rocket fuel. I am not beating myself up. I am harnessing that energy. I am coming for everything I have ever left on the table, every dream I deferred, every opportunity I squandered. Because let's be brutally, uncomfortably honest, nobody is coming to save you. Your parents can't do this for you. Your friends won't do this for you. The world is indifferent to your dreams. This battle is, and has always been, you versus you. It is the ultimate competition. It's time to stop cheering for the weakling and start being the gladiator that wins. I would be lying through my teeth if I told you the next 90 days will be easy. They will be hell. I am a certified expert in self-pity and procrastination. I am my own worst enemy, and I know every trick in the book. But there is another saying, one that haunts me. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You cannot get different results by doing the same things. The definition of insanity is staring at the same phone screen, following the same routine, and hoping for a different life. And I am done being insane. I have spent a lifetime waiting for the stars to align, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect feeling of motivation. Someone I respect finally grabbed me by the shoulders and said, "You can't wait for everything to be perfect to start living your life. The perfect time is a myth. The only time you have is now." He was right. The waiting is over. The clock is ticking. Your life is happening right now in this moment, and you are either building it or wasting it. Let's stop planning and start attacking. Let's attack our lives with a ferocity we didn't know we possessed. Welcome to the Level 90 Challenge. This winter, we don't just change our habits, we change our identity. This winter is personal. Peace.